Hello. So I thought I would just get out of the house a little bit because I haven't really gone and done much of anything this weekend, which I don't know. This is part of what my life has been like lately. With this job that I have, I'm pretty much busting my butt Monday through Friday, with Tuesday and Wednesday being the hardest days of my week. And then I get to the weekend and I don't want to barely do much of anything. And, and then you get to Sunday, especially Sunday night, and you get the Sunday night scaries, and you're just like, oh, well, I got a whole nother week in front of me, and I have no idea what it's going to be like. But I needed to get my car out. I needed to drive my car because I'm barely driving my car. I'm in my Honda Civic right now because for my job, I have a work truck and I pretty much drive that doing my job. Well, one, I have to because you need a truck to carry all your equipment in. But, so I just try to take my car places or do a little driving with my car on the weekends because I don't want to just let it sit in the driveway and not be driven at all. So I don't know. I just came out here and I'm just, I'm really annoyed because there's barely any shade, at least in this part of the parking lot. I don't know if I go to another area and there might be a better shade, like there's shade here in the very front, but I don't know. To be honest, you guys, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just feel like I'm kind of going day by day. I'm really looking forward to Labor Day weekend because I'm going to be going out of town. I'm going to have a long weekend. I already requested off the Tuesday after Labor Day because I needed, a few days of just recharging and not, doing a whole lot. I mean, I'm going to drive. My parents rented a place and they rented a cabin in North Carolina near where our land is, and so they're gonna drive up the 4th, that Friday, but I didn't ask off for the 4th. I only asked off for the 8th, so I'm just gonna work that day, come home, sleep, and then I'll leave probably the next morning, the 5th, that Saturday. I'll leave. I'll drive to go up there, and then we'll stay up there. I'll stay up there the rest of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'll come back home on Tuesday. And then I guess Wednesday through Friday I'll work. But I just needed to get here too because I know I've been told with this job that things after Labor Day will finally kind of start slowing down a little bit. Because it's just been a lot with this job, doing these pools, and the peak season, which is Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day weekend, all summer, it's everybody's wanting to use their pools. It's the busy season, and I'm telling you, man, it's just been wearing me out. It's been wearing me out. And most of the time I average around, my routes are typically anywhere from 6 to 8 pools a day. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but based on how much physical labor I have to do and walking up and down the steps and carrying the equipment and carrying the chemicals, and in the heat, it weighs on you. It really weighs on you. So, especially on the days where I have 7 or 8, I come home, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. And definitely the heat doesn't help. The heat makes it worse. I'm ready for it to get cooler. I'm tired of the heat. It's just been summer for way too long now, and I need cooler weather. I don't need it to be freezing yet, but I want cooler. So I'm really hoping that once we get into September, especially the second half of September, I'm really hoping that it will kind of start cooling down and start feeling like fall. But who knows? I mean, the weather here is crazy. It's like it's really hot, and then it's mild, and then it's cold, and it's hot. I mean, well, we haven't been having any cold weather, but like we've been having a mix of hot and mild all summer. Like there'll be some decent mild days, but then there'll be the really, really hot days, and I'm tired of like the really hot days. I'm tired of them because it just wears me out so much more doing this physical labor job. I need to study for this test. I've had no time to really do that, or what little time that I've had, I haven't wanted to. Like, I've wanted to give my mind a break because I'm mostly, doing physical labor, but I'm also having to think about things. Like, anytime I'm testing the parameters, I have to figure out what the parameters are, and then I have to reference the chart to know how much of the chemicals I have to add based on, how big I think the pool is. And there's just a lot that goes into it, and I'm just ready for it to slow down. I'm just ready for things to kind of just slow down, and then maybe I could spend a little more time studying, because I do need to study. I need to take this test to try to apply for the program I'm trying to get into next year. But I also I don't know, I feel like I've had no social life lately. I've had, besides my family, I've had, barely any or coworkers. I've had no social interaction. And, I'm not really a person who's trying to be all buddy-buddy with my coworkers. I can be cordial. I can get along with them. But, also, too, I'm mostly on my own at this job. The only time I'm ever around coworkers is Wednesdays, when we have to go to the office and get our supplies or whatever and have the meeting. Other than that, I'm not really interacting with coworkers. I mean, the people I'm usually interacting with are my supervisor, Deandra, or the maintenance manager, Terrell. Other than those two people, I'm not really regularly talking to anyone else. Tomorrow I have 6 pools. So tomorrow is technically the lightest day I have, and then Tuesday I have 7, and then Wednesday I have 8, and I always get a later start on Wednesdays because I go and get supplies, and then we have the meeting, however long the meeting goes, and then I leave to go start my route. And the thing that is just kind of irritating to me, especially about Wednesdays, is I have to go to Atlanta for getting my supplies and the meeting. And then I have one client. They have one client for me on Wednesday in Atlanta, and then the rest of my route is in Alpharetta. So I have to, after I do that first client in Atlanta, I have to go then drive all the way to Alpharetta, and then I usually have to deal with traffic driving there. So I don't normally get to my second place until anywhere between 9:30 and 10 a.m. to get to my second place. So it just pushes back my whole day. And I just feel like Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays just go slower, but especially Wednesdays, because I'm getting a later start because of all that stuff I have to do Wednesday morning. And, this last week I didn't even get to all my pools on Wednesday because I got such a late start. I had to deal with horrible traffic. Then I was having an issue charging my phone. I had to stop at a store and get another charger for my phone. And I didn't get everything done, and I had to end up doing the 2 that I didn't get to on Wednesday. I had to do them yesterday because I didn't want to add them to my Thursday or my Friday. So I just said, I'll do them on Saturday. And I really hope that this next week I don't have to have anything on Saturday. I want to get all my stuff done, and I want to have my Saturday and my Sunday off. because I don't know, the week before Labor Day weekend, if I don't, I'm just going to tell them I'm not available that weekend. I'm going to be out of town. Like, I'm leaving Saturday and I'm not coming back till Tuesday. Like, I'm not going to be available. So if I don't get to anything, somebody else will have to cover. I mean, I can't. Normally I will cover my own pools myself, but I'm not available that weekend and I need the time off, honestly. And then after that, I mean, hopefully things will just kind of dwindle down, and the weather will start getting cooler, because I don't know. I've just about had it with this heat, you know. But I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave off of this video. I don't really know if I have anything else to say. This is just kind of like a little update video that I just wanted to make. I don't know, you guys. I just don't know how much longer. I don't know. I just feel like I'm tired, and I just feel like I don't really feel like I look forward to much anymore. Like, I don't, like, everything just seems mundane to me, this life, and I'm just tired of having to, you know, bust my butt to earn an imaginary piece of paper and digital numbers to be able to pay my bills. And I don't know, like, I mean, I know I'm not having to provide my own place for myself right now, but, like, I still have bills I have to pay, and I just don't know. But it's like, I'm just tired, man, and I just want to break. Like, I just want to, like, I really would like just to have like a month to just kind of do whatever I want to do and just enjoy myself. Like, this is the problem. You know what, I'm going to cut it off here, because I'm going to if I get onto that topic, it's going to be very long. I'll just make a separate video. I'll talk to y'all later.